to our fifth and final episode of our Indirect Tax Lifecycle video series. If you've been following our other episodes, we've discussed nexus, taxability, classification, and sourcing, compliance, process reviews, and exposure and remediation. Today, we have reverse audit specialist Dave Yaros here to speak with us. Hi, Dave. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Kirsten. It's great to see you. Great to be with you today.
Dave, can you tell us a little bit about what you do here at Deloitte?
Sure. I'm a principal. I sit in Chicago. I lead our national indirect tax reverse audit practice. This is a nationwide practice of professionals that spend 100% of their time doing reverse audits for clients virtually across all industries.
Great. So Dave, tell me a little bit more. What is a reverse audit?
Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people, when they hear reverse audit, they kind of put an audit hat on and from an accounting standpoint. But really what our team does is we're essentially reviewing all of our clients' purchases to ensure that the taxability is ultimately correct in its simplest form.
So I'm guessing that is not a very easy task. It's not quite as simple as you make it seem.
Yeah, we think about clients, large clients, and they're spending millions and millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars on purchases, on products and services every year. And it could be manufacturing equipment, software, hardware across the entire country. And with all the states having different rules around whether what you purchased should have sales tax on it or not. So it's a massive amount of data. Usually it's millions of transactions, like I said, invoices that needs to be reconciled and reviewed. And so, you couple that you really need to have deep tax technical expertise to be efficient at a reverse audit. And that's what Deloitte brings to the table.
And so, Dave, can you share a little bit about what differentiates Deloitte's approach to performing a reverse audit?
Yeah, I think, traditional reverse audit, clients would look at maybe the largest transactions, the largest vendors, the largest GL accounts. Our approach is to look holistically at all of the purchases. We developed some innovative technology called CogTax, which uses machine learning and AI to analyze a very large data set and ultimately provide our clients with insights holistically. And that's both overpayments, and we'll obviously go out and we'll secure those for our clients to generate some cash savings, but also underpayments and really help our clients, if we do identify those, to remediate those on a go-forward basis. So it doesn't focus on one particular area. It doesn't just focus on overpayments. We're looking at overpayments and underpayments across the broad data set in a highly efficient way, leveraging technology.
Very interesting. So something you said caught my attention about fixing things on a go-forward basis. So is remedying the future taxability issues part of the reverse audit?
Absolutely. That's the process, our standard process that we developed. Obviously, we're going to go back, we're going to look at historical purchases, we're going to develop those overpayments and your insights around overpayments, underpayments, go secure the cash, remediate them. But the traditional process, we see so many clients that are basically doing this every 3 to 4 years, and it becomes very cost prohibitive. So our process was designed that we do the historical analysis, we teach CogTax and all of these different insights, and then we work with our clients to ultimately fix this going forward so this is not repeated and becoming costly for our clients on a go-forward basis.
Well, that's great. So do you have any examples of some of the ways that we would work with clients to address these problems on a go-forward basis?
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. I mean, a part of the reverse audit is identifying these root causes, right? This could be going upstream to the ERP systems, SAP, Oracle. Maybe it's an issue with your procurement systems, and that's Ariba, Coupa. So it could be going upstream in the data to get better, more granular data to make a better taxability decision. It could be you have a bolt-on tax engine like a Vertex or a OneSource or Avalara, and it's modifying those. Maybe things are mapped in the wrong way, and maybe there's a custom rule that needs to be written. But there's the technology side, working with our clients to adjust technology. There's working with vendors. I mean, we see a lot of instances where you have to actually reach out to the vendor. They have the wrong tax rate applied to the invoice, or maybe it's issuing an exemption certificate just to turn off tax on a go-forward basis. And then I would say lastly, we do a lot of training, right? We help our clients, whether it's in the AP function or within the tax department, those individuals responsible for making taxability decisions, make sure they're armed with the deep tax technical they need as invoices are coming in, that the right decisions are being made.
Wow, so it sounds like our reverse audit team has quite a bit to offer.
Yeah, we do a lot. And I think, we talked about innovative technology, we talked about deep technical expertise. I think the last part of that is industry expertise. And we think that's really important, whether it's financial services or power and utilities, life sciences, all of these different industries have unique different fact patterns. And our team, given that they spend 100% on this across the country, they see different unique fact patterns arise. And so you combo that with being able to analyze the holistic data set with CogTax, and we're really bringing a complete offering to our clients.
So can you give an overview of Deloitte's approach to indirect taxes and why it's so special?
Yeah, I think, we take this broad-based approach around the entire indirect tax life cycle when we're talking to our clients. And there's just so many interdependencies between each of the different categories that you mentioned at the beginning of this. So, our clients are under audit. We're talking about taxability. We're talking about nexus and compliance. I mean, the reverse audit is really the central piece of all of that. We're going to analyze historical records. We're going to provide our clients with opportunities, risks, ultimately allowing them to make the best business judgment. So we think bringing that, the total broad-based approach is the best approach for our clients ultimately.
Well said, Dave. Thank you so much. And thank you to our viewers for joining us. We hope you enjoyed hearing about Deloitte's approach to indirect taxes and how we focus on serving clients through the entire indirect tax lifecycle and not just reactively in discrete areas. I'm Kirsten Galata. Thank you again so much for joining us.